Bandeham Shri Guru Shri Yatha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishikam Vitamscha Om Ajnana Timranjasya Jnanajana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasma Shri Gurave Namah Gurava Bhistam Supurakam Guraganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Abhidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Vande Vishwagurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Premno Ibijapradam Devam Divyat Tanum Suchandavaranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Saregavaranam Vairagya Vidyambudim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Banditam Shubaram Mareka Sharanam Nyashishvara Sridharam Mansha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripasindu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Nama. So we're continuing with our reading of the verses of the Premadhama-deva-stotram. Today is Monday, so we're continuing with verses 21 through 30. This is the Premadhama-deva-stotram by Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev-Goswami Maharaj. Dvashta sarvabhoma bhada navyatarka shankaram Dvashta tadvivarta bhada dhanaviya dambaram Darshitartha sarva shastra Krishna bhakti mandiram Premadhama devameva nomi gaura sundaram. The grand intellectual Sarvabhauma tried his level best to establish the impersonal doctrine of Shankaracharya, which is in direct opposition to the conclusions of pure dedication. Sarvabhauma used the most deceitful means in the art of word jugglery. He tried to pervert the sense of words. He idly heckled the arguments or assertions of the Lord without attempting to prove the opposite side, and he tried to find the weak points in the Lord's arguments. However, Sri Chaitanya, whose charming figure was cloaked in the fresh garments of a radiant renunciant, presented consistent arguments in conjunction with the Vedic literatures, and easily checked and destroyed the scholars' atheistic interpretations. The Lord loudly proclaimed that the doctrine of Shankaracharya is practiced by followers in the ascending method of understanding who are interested in their external self-adoration. Such worship is the product of a demoniac intellect and backed by atheistic perseverance. All importance given to the non-manifest aspect of material nature was refuted when Lord Gaurasundar established that spiritual variegatedness in the Supreme Lord's personality is the highest reality taught in the Vedic literature. This was shown in the Lord's explanation of the Upanishads, where it is stated, Apanipado javano grahita pasyat yach chakshu sa shrinot yak karnaha. The Lord has no hands or legs, yet he walks and touches. The Lord has no eyes or ears, yet he sees and hears. Lord Gaurasundar also explained the Atmarama verse, which is found in the grandest of all famous literature, Srimad Bhagavatam. He clearly showed that the Vedas, Puranas, Vedanta, and all other existing scriptures, which are like a magnificent temple where the Supreme Lord's wonderful pastimes are eternally resounded, support the conclusion that everything in this world is a reflection of the eternal variegatedness found in this spiritual realm. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord, Gauranga Sundar, the divine form of Krishna Prema. Krishna, 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 Nama Kirtanam, Rama Rama Gana Ramya Divya Chanda Nartanam Yatra Tatra Krishna Nama Dana Loka Nishtaram Premadama-deva-meva Nomi Gora Sundaram. Later, the Supreme Lord traveled to the holy places of pilgrimage in South India with a clever intention of delivering the fallen souls. Appearing as a beautiful young renunciant, he distributed the sweet names of the Lord, singing Krishna, 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 Hey, as he strolled down the different pathways, entered temples, and visited homesteads during the sacred pilgrimage. Infused with an inconceivable type of divine inspiration, the Lord freely chanted Rama, Rama, and joyfully danced with the most charming gestures. Irrespective of time or personal qualification, the assembled bystanders were delivered by the Lord, who inspired them to chant Krishna's holy names. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord, Gauranga Sundar, the divine form of Krishna Prema. Gaudavarya Vamatira Ramananda Sambadam Jnana Karma Mukta Marma Raga Bhakti Sampadam Parakiya Kanta Krishna Bhava Sevanakaram Premadama-deva-meva Nomi Gora Sundaram. The famous conversation of Lord Gaurasundar with Ramananda Rai on the banks of the Godavari River is known as the Ramananda Samvad in the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. In those discussions, the highest form of dedication is pure love of God in a heart free from fruitive aspirations and scriptural calculation. Also, Lord Krishna, who appeared as the son of Nanda Maharaj, was ascertained as the sole recipient of the sweetness relished in the mellows of Parakiya Rasa. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord Gauranga Sundar, a divine form of Krishna Prema. Dasya Sakya Vatsya Kanta Sevanottarottaram Shrestha Parakiya Radhikangri Bhakti Sundaram Shri Braja Swasida Divya Kama Krishna Tatparam Premadama-deva-meva Nomi Gora Sundaram. Lord Chaitanya showed that there are various relationships which exist in connection with Lord Krishna. Those relationships begin with servitude and progress to friendship and parental love, extending to a conjugal relationship. But the epitome of charm and beauty is reserved for the son of Nanda Maharaj in the forest groves of Vrindavan. That is the service to Srimati Radharani in conjugal love and is known as Parakiya. Sri Gauranga Dev embodied this sort of divine aspiration. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord Gauranga Sundar, the divine form of Krishna Prema. Shanta Mukta Britya Tripta Mitra Mata Darshitam Snigdam Mudga Shishta Mishta Shushta Kunta Dharshitam Tantra Mukta Vamya Raga Sarva Seva Notaram Premadama-deva-meva Nomi Gora Sundaram. Lord Gauranga Dev explained that a devotee in passive adoration enjoys the happiness of being free from all material miseries, and a devotee in servitude relishes the pleasure of contentment. A devotee in friendship becomes overwhelmed with happiness arising from close affection, whereas a devotee in the parental mood is free from any trace of calculation, experiencing deepened affection and ecstatic joy. Lord Chaitanya further revealed that a devotee in conjugal love, known as Swakiya, only partially relishes the sweetness of this mellow, due to a tinge of scriptural etiquette. However, when the conjugal mellow is beyond scriptural restrictions, when spontaneity and freedom added by the mood of Vamya, the highest expression of divine pleasure in the Lord's service, is bestowed. Sri Gaurangadev gave license to these high ideals. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord Gauranga Sundar, the divine form of Krishna Prema. Atmatavya Tattva Divya Raya Bhagya Darshitam Shama Gopa Radhikapta Kotka Gupta Cheshtitam Murchitangri Ramaraya Bodhitatma Kinkaram Premadhama-deva-meva nomi Gaura Sundaram. Sri Chaitanya revealed the nature of the ever-fresh pastimes in which he performed in Navadip to Ramananda Roy, whose fortune is beyond this world. Lord Chaitanya also manifested his form as the cowherd boy Shyamsundar, which was endowed with the mood and luster of Sri Radha and couched in pure dedication. When Ramananda Roy glimpsed the matchless beauty of the Lord's figure, he fainted before the tender lotus feet of the Lord. Following this, Sri Gaurangadev restored his eternal servant's consciousness. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord Gauranga Sundar, the divine form of Krishna Prema. Nashta Kushta Kurma Vipra Rupa Bhakti Toshanam Ramanasha Vipra Moha Mukta Bhakta Poshanam Kala Krishna Dasa Mukta Bhadatari Pinjaram Premadhama-deva-meva nomi Gaura Sundaram. Lord Gaurasundar embraced the Brahmin devotee named Vasudeva, who was afflicted with leprosy in Kurmakshetra near Jagannath Puri. By the Lord's grace, the Brahmin was cured, and he obtained a beautiful body and mental satisfaction. Later, Lord Gauranga liberated the South Indian Brahmin known as Ramadas from the misconception that Sita Devi's chastity was spoiled by the touch of a demon, Ravana. The Lord cited the Kurma Purana to prove that the absolute truth existing on the spiritual platform is beyond material perception. In this way, the Lord nourished his devotee with instructions pertaining to pure devotion. The Supreme Lord also delivered Kala Krishna Das from the illusory influence of the false renunciants in the province of Malabar, who were in the corrupt nomadic community called Bhadatari. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord Gauranga Sundar, the divine form of Krishna Prema. Ranganatha Bhatta Bhakti Tushta Bhangi Bhashanam Lakshmagamya Krishna Rasa Gopi Kaika Poshanam Lakshma Abhishta Krishna Shirsha Sadhya Sadhanakaram Premadhama-deva-meva nomi Gaura Sundaram. The Lord once visited Rangakshetra in South India on the banks of the Kaveri River, which is the most important place of worship for the Vaishnava devotees who adore Sri Sri Lakshmi Narayan and believe them to be the utmost object of their devotional practices. When the Lord visited the father of Sri Gopal Bhatta, Sri Venkata Bhatta, he was very satisfied with his family's service attitude. Cunningly, the Lord smiled and instructed them that even Sri Lakshmi Devi, after prolonged penances, could not enter into the Rasa Leela pastimes of Lord Krishna. This is because only the cowherd maidens can actually incite those pastimes. Therefore, the cowherd boy Krishna, who is the original form of Lord Narayan and who attracts the heart of Lakshmi Devi, is the supreme truth and the fundamental object of all devotional practices. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord Gauranga Sundar, the divine form of Krishna Prema. Brahma Samhitakya Krishna Bhakti Shastra Dayakam Krishna Karna Sidunama Krishna Kavya Gayakam Shri Pratrapa Rudra Raja Shirsha Sevya Mandiram Premadhama-deva-meva nomi Gaura Sundaram. While traveling in South India, Lord Gaurasundar discovered the famous literature Sri Brahma Samhita, which is rich with devotional conclusions, and presented it to his devotees. Overwhelmed by the deep ecstasies of pure dedication, the Lord also sweetly sang the charming verses of the Sri Krishna Karnamritam, in which the wonderful pastimes of Braj are glorified by that grand poet of South India, Sri Bilva Mangal Thakur. And it was the tender lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya which were placed upon the head of the great King Pratraparudra, who had full dedication at his command. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord Gauranga Sundar, the divine form of Krishna Prema. Shri Ratagra Bhakta Gita Divya Nartanadbhutam Yatri Patra Mitra Rudra Raja Richamat Kritam Gundicha Gamadi Tattva Rupa Kavya Sancharam Premadhama-deva-meva Nomi Gaura Sundaram. Surrounded by innumerable devotees, Lord Gaurasundar displayed his divine and wonderful dancing figure in front of the Ratha Yatra cart while performing congregational chanting of the Lord's holy names. The Lord's personality totally charmed the hearts of Prataparudra Maharaj, the assembled pilgrims, and all the other dear friends of the king. The Lord also revealed the inner purport of Lord Jagannath's pastime of riding the cart to the Gundicha temple when he mentioned the verse by Srila Rupa Goswami, Priya soyam Krishna sahachari kurukshetras militas tataham sa rara tad idam ubayo sangama sukam tatapi anta kelan madhura murali panchama jushe mano me kalindi pulina vipinaya spriyayati. Oh, my dear friend, now I am at last reunited with my most beloved Krishna in Kurukshetra. I'm the same Radharani, and he is the same Krishna. We are enjoying our meetings, but still I wish to return to the banks of the Kalindi, where I could hear the sweet melody of his flute, sounding the fifth note beneath the trees of the Vrindavan forest. I offer my obeisances to that beautiful golden Lord, Gauranga Sundar, the divine form of Krishna Prema. So here in these verses of Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev-Goswami Maharaj, we hear beautifully expressed as Sanskrit poetry the Lord's pastimes, beginning with his conversion of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who was the renowned Pandit of Maharaj Pratraparudra, and who is said to be Brihaspati himself, that learned he is. But although he tried to present Shankaracharya's impersonalist philosophy to the Lord, and even tried to do so by intimidating the Lord, still the Lord carefully dismantled Sarvabhauma's pride and defeated all his arguments. In this way, Sarvabhauma was converted to become a devout follower of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then we hear of the trip, the Lord's travels to South India, where he met with Sri Ramananda Roy by the banks of the Godavari, and he had beautiful conversations with him, which are contained within the 8th chapter of the Madhya Leela, that is Ramananda Samvad. And Mahaprabhu prompted Ramananda Roy to answer the questions in a very progressive way. Ramananda Roy is compared to a rain cloud. The rain cloud draws water from the ocean, but then releases the water back onto the ocean in the form of rain. And so all the conclusions are coming from Mahaprabhu himself, but he empowered Ramananda Roy to answer his questions in such a way that they presented ever an ever-ascending description of devotional service. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ultimately revealed himself to Ramananda Roy. He showed him his form of being Krishna covered with the heart and halo of Srimati Radharani. And as we have mentioned before, that Ramananda Roy later joined with Swarup Damodar in always being present with the Lord, as the Lord each night entered into deeper and deeper into presenting the descriptions of Radharani's intense love for Krishna. Then it's mentioned how Mahaprabhu, when he traveled further in South India, he met with the leper named Vasudeva, and how ultimately Mahaprabhu embraced him and cured his leprosy. And also was very satisfied with Vasudeva because of his deep faith in the Lord. Then also we hear of the Ramadas. Ramadas was a follower of Lord Ramachandra who was greatly depressed because he thought that the demon Ravana had touched Sita, but Mahaprabhu revealed to him that this was actually an illusory form of Sita, Maya Sita, that was presented to Ravana, but the real Sita was always kept safe in the hermitage of Agnidev and later returned when Ramachandra returned from Sri Lanka. And then there's also the description of, and Mahaprabhu showed that to the Brahmin by bringing him scriptural reference from the Kurma Purana that satisfied Ramdas. Then there's also mention of how Kala Krishnadas fell beneath the illusion of the Bhattataris, who were like tantric gypsies, and Mahaprabhu saved him, dragging him off by the hair, and saved him from that influence. Then the Lord went on. He visited Rangashetra near the Kaveri River, and there he stayed actually with the family of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. At that time was a boy. His father was Venkatabhata was a devotee in the Sri Sampradaya. He was a follower of Lakshmi Narayan. But Mahaprabhu jokingly said, well, why is it that your Lakshmi, she's desirous of entering into a relationship with my Krishna, that she wants to enter into the rasa dance. And then Venkatabhata was very defensive, and he said, but Krishna's not different from Lord Narayan, so this was not any quality of being unchaste of Lakshmi Dev. And then Mahaprabhu said, yes, that's true, but then why was she unsuccessful? Because although she executed austerities for so long, she could not enter into the Rasa Leela with Krishna. And then Venkatabhata said, I do not know, you will have to answer. And Mahaprabhu said that the mood of Aishvarya Gyan, of worshiping the Lord in awe and reverence, which is the predominating mood in Vaikuntha, and which certainly Lakshmi Devi personified, that is not compatible with the Vrindavan Leela. So Lakshmi Devi was not allowed entrance to the Rasa Leela. In this way, Mahaprabhu enlightened the family and certainly brought Venkatabhata to the correct conception. Then as the Lord further traveled in South India, he brought back the literatures of Brahma Samhita and Krishna Karnamrita, made copies and brought them back to his devotees. The Brahma Samhita gives all Siddhanta in a very concise way, and the Krishna Karnamrita of Bilva Mangal Thakur presents the rasa of the Vrindavan pastimes. Then, so Mahaprabhu brought those books for his devotees. And then finally, when the Lord returned, he showed his devotion during the Ratha Yatra procession, and showed the mood of Radharani wanting to take Krishna back to Vrindavan, and in this way he showed his mercy, in particular to all the devotees, and and showed the beauty of Rupa Goswami's verse, which describes that pastime, but in particular he also gave mercy to the king Maharaj Prataparudra, who became totally enchanted with Mahaprabhu. So this is the summation given by Srila Sridhar Maharaj of these verses 21 through 30 of the Premadhama-deva-stotram. So now we'll sing Hari Haraya. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan
Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra
Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raguna
Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raguna
Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raguna
Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raguna
H.I. Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan
Eshai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan
Jaoite Vignana Shabishta Puran
Jahoite Vignana Shabishta Puran
H.I. Gosai Jar Mui Taradas
Eshai Gosai Jar Mui Taradas
Tasavar Padarenu Mora Panchagras
Dashavara Palarenu Mora Panchagras
Tader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas
Tader Charana Shivi Bhakta Shanibas
Janame Janame More Abhilas
Janame More Abhilas
H.I. Gosai Jabe Braje Koilavas
Eshai Gosai Jabe Braje Koilavas
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majai Aman
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majai Aman
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koryash
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koryash
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamudas
Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamudas
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Jo Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Bhanavansa Paravachaka Charyasta Tara Saja Shishimad Srila Bhakti Rakshak Srila Dev-Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Paramansa Paravachaka Charyasta Tara Saja Shishimad Srila Bhagavan Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. I am Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. I am Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. I am Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Bharga Ki Jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Shri Gaurabhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Vishwavaranya Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math Acharya Vrinda Ki Jai Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math Ki Jai Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ki Jai Shishi Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jo Ki Jai Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai all the assembled devotees Ki Jai Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Srila Govinda Maharaj Ki Jai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol
Srila Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj Ki Jai